Namaste, Soul Tribe family. Welcome back my way on this divinely guided day. Hopefully, you are well and rested, and so are your families too. We are in Tuesday, okay? The energy here, right? Family, to people, I don't know. I feel like, people could be being misinformed about you, but nevertheless, you know what I'm saying? You keep identifying the folk kind of energy. And then I don't know. I don't know what this is. But nevertheless, it's an energy that, like, let's say you go someplace and then you return and the energy is different. What is that? What is that? It's like, I don't know. Okay. Something like that. But nevertheless, let's see what it is that the divine needs and wants us to know. I love you. Thank you so much for returning to the space. To my A1s who are my day ones, I love you and the divine loves you. To the Soul Tribe family as a whole, I love you and the divine loves you. And those of you who have recently subscribed to all be in 1111 Energy Soul Tribe family, welcome. Allow me to be the first to welcome you. We're over here. We don't keep it real. Sometimes I come in hot and sometimes not. What that means is I do cuss and curse. I speak the truth and I call our names on guided too. Okay. All right. Look, this is what I'm telling you. This is what it is. Oh, I just heard that, just seen it too. People think I feel like, because you pass and call down judgment on what is, wrong within the world, the system, the operations. People look at you as being somebody that be preying on stuff, folks. Not to the point where you stalking, but to the point where, I feel like, yeah, they be pissed off. Okay. There's something here. We're gonna tap into that though, family, because I feel like, let's use the intention. True intentions deck. That's what we're gonna get this message clarified with today. Thank you, divine angels, ancestors, and spirit guides and the universe. Ashe, okay. Thank you for being here. I ask that you continue to keep us protected during this read, always, and all the time. I ask that you provide us with clear and concise messages, as well as clarity, guidance, intuition, wisdom, and discernment. Any negativity, any toxicity, any evil being thrown or projected at myself or the Soul Tribe family, I ask that you shield our minds, body, souls, and vessels from it with the mighty shield, as we too shield our minds, body, souls, and vessels from it with the mighty shield, clearing, canceling it, and releasing it back to the universe and return to sender. Ashe and thank you, or senders. What are their true intentions? Mirror. Okay. So I reflect back what you project, okay? Revealing truths about yourself through what you see in me, okay? Um so I don't know if you're their mirror, okay, family? You could be their mirror. They could be mad. Oh, that's bad. Okay. So if you're people's mirror, I don't know. What is this? Let me dive into this. I reflect back what you project. So when people are projecting, you reflect it back, right? But then there's something about the real truths that you're revealing about themselves through what they see in you. So if you come in and you're projecting bubbly, they project bubbly. But then the real them is something that you know, and they can also see that too. Or you're projecting that back to them, the real them. Pretty much, as I think about it, flat out. Because a lot of people, I mean, shit, it is what it is, right? When it's a hostile takeover, shit, it is. So I don't. Family, okay, that's what it is. You project back to people, yeah, it's like you see beneath that surface. You see beneath the surface. Oh, you're not in lust and they're in envy over that. They could even be venting about that because yeah, that could be the energy that they're in. They could be in lust and you're not. Yeah, I bring intense desire, a magnetic pull fueled by passion, seeking satisfaction without restraint. Okay. Lust. You're not lustful. Maybe they are. This could be something that they're envying, that you're not a lustful energy. Yeah, I resent that you have what I most desire, so I will belittle your successes to make myself look better. Wow. Okay. Ooh. All right. Okay. And then someone could be venting. Okay. I have a lot to say about a situation and I need a good listener. Venting is also a part of healing. It's good for the soul. Okay. Gets it off your chest. Yeah. Somebody's venting or somebody, yeah, this lust. It's a lust. Somebody, okay, look, you didn't lust for something. All you, I feel like, you're persistent. Wow. You're persistent when it comes to your goals. Okay. It says, um, I'm concentrating on my career and focus on advancing no matter what it takes. I feel like that's where you're at, family. And it doesn't mean, you could either be switching careers, looking for a career, or you're just focusing on what it's going to take to better your situation or circumstance. Take it how it resonates, right? You're not looking or thinking about lust. I feel like a lot of energies do envy that about you, that you just have this workaholic type energy going on, or you're just into bettering yourself, but the righteous way. Yeah. And see, a lot of people envy the fact that you have support, you're friendly, and you're honest. They envy that. They envy your support that you have. They envy, possibly just your friendly overall aura, or just how you are overall. You're just friendly, and you're probably brutally honest as well. I'm picking that up off of honesty. So with this support here, yeah, I'm here to support you and elevate you while expecting nothing in return. This could be somebody's energy around you, or this could be something that's happening to you. Like, I bullshit you not, y'all listen. I went to do something and it kept coming up zero charge, zero charge. So they were like, we got to call our corporate office and see what's going on. Then they was like, okay, this is how much it's going to cost. I said, okay, cool. I go back and pay for it, but everybody in the office, their whole demeanor was all kind of different. And I was like, ah, shit, here we go with the weird shit. But okay, it doesn't matter. But I feel like, people envy the support that you have because you are a friendly energy until you're not. And I feel like that's where they get things mixed up because there is light and dark in everything, right? And I feel like the darkness is not illuminated until the light comes in, right? So therefore, as families, like, they see you possibly as being someone naive and out to lunch or, not really catch, just whatever, but you actually are able to see through things. And I feel that's where this mirror is at because you may come in being in your light, but your dark, I have also said, is just as dark as your light is light and bright. So this friendly energy here, it says, I come with warmth and good intentions, bringing joy and light to your life. This could be somebody that's here helping you, another light worker, another galactic being, a star seed, possibly. I feel like, I will continue to say this, regardless what they want to believe, what they want us to think or believe. They have these databases, y'all, that they feel are hidden. And I feel like, they are like encrypted within a network of your gang stalkers who have compiled groups and lists of names of people that they're trying to warn their buddies and shit about. And it's like you only come out into your darkness when you're met with that. I feel like you're very honest, you're very truthful. Okay, it says I will be truthful and transparent in all interactions even when it may be difficult. Okay, I feel like that's what a lot of people got to stand on right now when dealing with you, or is bye bye, is goodbye type energy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when the moment people are not honest, the moment people are not, standing on business and righteously, yeah, it's goodbye type energy. This is what people are venting about. It's like they hate the fact that with you, they got to stand on business and handle shit the right way. Yeah, the moment has come to part ways. Our paths are diverging, and it's time to let go. Yeah, exactly. And you'll let go of anybody. You don't have time for them because you know that half of this shit was made up anyway, just to keep businesses boating and floating. Because they know deep down inside, it's like, really, that's interesting. I'm like, you know, mm. Like services that really don't change. You know what I mean, family? This is what I'm picking up on. Services that really don't change. That's interesting. Eyeglasses. You might have an old pair of eyeglasses and they still look the same way. You still seeing shit the same. Mm. That could be a gift. Okay, you may have the gift of sight. I offer something from the heart, an unexpected blessing to brighten your path. This could be somebody that's coming in to offer you something pertaining to the path and people do they be in their whole feelings behind some shit. People are venting. They may have to say goodbye to a gift because family could have been, I feel hostile. Yep, exploitation. Yes, somebody got to let go of a gift. Wow. They're venting about having to say goodbye to this gift because they obtained it through exploiting you in an unfriendly way. So somebody obtained a gift by exploiting you. Ain't that the shits? Sounds about right though, family. That's how they do it, huh? Holy Spirit got to know Holy Spirit's welcome here. Just in case y'all was wondering what's welcome here and you haven't, yeah, yeah. Holy Spirit is welcomed here. Yes, y'all, somebody's venting over a gift that they got to let go because they earned it through exploiting you in an unfriendly fashion. Mm-mm. Venting over a gift they got to let go for exploitation. Wow. Hold on, y'all. Mm, I heard that spirit. Hmm. Venting over a gift they got to let go because it was gained through exploitation. Dang, hold on, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Mm, hold on. Hmm. That's what it's all boiling down to. Hmm. I feel like, there's a lot of people that was eating up off of you some kind of way. Hmm. And they're losing out on this gift for exploiting you. And now the secret is out. I cannot secrets out about their dishonesty the whole time. Yep. There's something I'm holding back. Well, that secret is out now. They've been dishonest this entire time. Possibly even something behind your career path, what you experienced. All this is coming out. The secrets are out behind a lot of people's dishonesty. I feel like that's what you call down judgment on, and people are envious because you get the support. I feel like you get the support because you are very honest. Hmm. Yeah, you get the support because you're very honest when it comes to community greed. Facts. When it comes to community greed, family, you own it. Hmm. Mm. And these people are mad. So every time you come around, this is their energy. And it's like somebody's being informed. Look, I'm telling you, this whole corporation, this whole enterprise, this whole enterprise has you in some sort of database. Information privy only to management to pass down to their workers, and then their workers go into this frenzy of, oh my God. And you're looking at them like, really? Bitch, please move around. Like, this is the energy here. I feel like you're a mover and a shaker. And when you move and you shake up things for every fucking body because they've been walking around looking down their nose at everyone. Hold up, though, as if they're better. This is their energy. Many want to, they're in this energy of revenge. This is how I'm seeing them. I'm looking to damage you in a retaliation for perceived wrongs, right? Okay, now they're perceiving that you've done them wrong. This is their perspective on a situation, but they don't see. when they was doing you wrong. So now that they're being hit with some shit that they can't understand or understand or refuse to go back and look all over social media what they people were saying. Now that they're seeing things from really the flip side of the coin, now is your perspective being valued or not? It depends on where you go. Some of the people are in revenge are feeling like this hateful energy towards you because of your perspective on the situation. And it is what it is. It's the facts. It's what I'm feeling. But this is that Eminem verse right here. They're mad. And I feel like they're mad because they didn't speak up about a damn thing. And look, I promise you, for some of y'all, Spirit just said, this is your message. Yeah. This was some sort of, and I don't want to say you're vengeful, but it was. This was some sort of revenge. Hmm. It was a revenge pertaining to a perspective. And many of you may not even regret the situation that many of these people are falling under right now. That's also what I'm hearing. Like, you're looking at it like shit. When you were trying to get the word out or get people to see things from your perspective, it was like they gave two shits about you type energy. When they give two shits about you and then some shit comes back to bite them in the ass, it's like now, it's like shit. Was that you handed down judgment? Yeah. You're not willing to reconnect with anything. For some of y'all, this is like a dish served cold type energy. Yeah, because you wasn't deceitful at all when you came to your perspective. Oh shit, this is your energy, family. Goddamn. Oh Lord, y'all came back vicious. Wow. You like shit. This was your ancestors handing down what it was when it came to this negativity. Yeah, you don't regret none of it because it was negative. This revenge is being handed down by your ancestors. There will not be any new reconnections because this perspective that you saw it from was not a deceitful one at all. And that's why you're not in regret over the negative treatment. Okay. Damn. Ooh-wee. Shit, it's some sort of leverage. Damn. Tell me about this leverage. Ooh. Is bringing a closure to individuals who were apathetic during chaos. Shit, I can't make it up. This leverage just says I want you to open up and trust me so I can use your secrets against you. Okay, but I feel this leverage here that's coming in. It was because your perspective wasn't deceitful. It's bringing in some sort of closure to a lot of people who were just apathetic. All they cared about was them and their career and their success amongst your chaos, possibly things that were causing you chaos. Yeah, there's closure. And this is great news for you, family. That's why I feel like this revenge and reconnection is out here. Your ancestors came in. Hmm. Yep. These people hadn't been on your journey to speak the way they were speaking about you. I promise you they hadn't. These people had not been on your journey to speak the way that they were speaking about you. Some of them don't give a shit. Some do want to say sorry. And it's a mutual for you, family. You don't give a shit either. Or apology accepted. But it has a lot to do with the handlings of things from the past and how folks was bragging about it and they totally misunderstood the situation on the chime. Yeah. See, they were meddling with the divine's law. They were meddling with universal law. Mm, okay. Hmm. It seems like the ones who were preying on you are now being preyed upon. Mm, okay, but we gonna get a shuffle. Because that prey stay at the bottom of the deck. See, I done shuffled it twice. Now let me do it this way. Okay. Let's get this mirror lust career. Okay, mirror lust in the reverse, career upright, secrets in the reverse, and dishonesty. Redemption. Wow. An absolution, a forgiveness, or a penance. Hmm. Damn. Spirit said dive in. Okay. Wow. Redemption. Whoa. This is your redemption family? Wow. Damn. They know they've done wrong. Wow. And your redemption here, I feel is tied to this energy of revenge. But I don't feel like maybe that's just how it is appearing to people. Something like that. Wow. Yep. Your redemption, their penance. Holy shit. Your redemption and their penance. Okay. Clarified. Okay. Clarify this envy, support, friendly, honesty, community, greed. Okay. Yeah. The past, a prison. Someone whose bitterness, they were holding a grudge. Okay. The refusal to let go of something, family. Okay. Followed by faith, the trust and the unwavering and the confidence. So it was their bitterness against your faith. Okay. Mhm. I feel like many of the chosen have awakened. You are one of them. They were trying to keep you sleep or keep you in some sort of state of confusion so that you would miss an opportunity, and you still ended up awakening. Period. Bottom line. Okay. Clarify this vent. Goodbye, gifts, exploitation, and unfriendly. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, love conquers all. I promise you. Love conquers all. Like I said, venting is good for the soul. Okay. You may have said goodbye to a lot of energies through just being able to vent. Okay. And you're a gift family. I feel like you're the gift that was being exploited in an unfriendly fashion. Nevertheless, you endured a lot through your loyalty, through eternal love and lasting commitment to the Most High, your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your animal guides, and spirit guides. Yeah, you prevailed. They're also upset because they can't get this gift. Yeah, they can't get this gift because you are. That's how they're seeing you. They're seeing you as the hunter. They're seeing you as the aggressor and the tracker now and the provider now. They're seeing you as the hunter now, the aggressor, the tracker, and the provider. Period. They're seeing you as the hunter now, family. Hey, it might be the case. They are seeing you as the hunter now. Yeah. Wow. Wow. So before you were hunted, now they're seeing you as the hunter. Interesting. Oh, okay. Spirit said put it right where it is. Yeah. You're now being viewed as the hunter family. Okay. Yep. The rebel. The rebellious one. Mm-hmm. Um mm-mm-mm. The upstart to possibly a revolution. Tumult is here. Let me dive into that, y'all. Because I don't want to speak out of term. when I say that, but yeah, like tumultuous, right? Hmm. Yeah, they're looking at you as being this one that has awakened the voice of the massive, large mass of people. Okay. I feel like here, really, let's see something here. So I feel like there was a large crowd awakening here, possibly of many Soul Tribe families. Yes. And then let me see something, family. Sorry about that, but this one right here, I want to do something real quick because I it's a manad. Menad. Okay, so a menad, in ancient Greece, a female flower or a bacchus, traditionally associated with the divine possession, and Frenzide, Fr- Frenazide writes wildly. Okay, you could be a wild child. This is what it is. That's what it is. Good Lord. You're being shit. They are looking at you as being a rebel wild child that's noble. Holy shit. So you're a rebel and a wild child that's noble. Damn. So it's like somebody your say is valuable or something like that. Yeah, your knowledge. Look at all this trying to fall on the floor. Whew. Your knowledge, what is this? Your ecstasy, yielding, rapture, and bliss, and your natural, authentic, real, and organic me. Yeah, you all the way wild. You've studied, you've learned, you've educated yourself, you've yielded, you've gone through the rapture, okay, to come out on the end of this bliss in your authenticity, your realness, your organicness. Yeah, you a whole wild child out here. And you the hunter. That's how they looking at you, like you the wild child hunter. Huntress. You could be the huntress. Mm-mm-mm. Lord have mercy. Well, family, okay. Hey, if it resonates, own it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I feel like you're tired of being polite to everybody and they're not to you. I know that. Yeah. And people are starting to witness things, yeah, to know personal evidence and to speak out. Yeah, because that's who this is who you are, you know. You got personal evidence because you've been through it. So that's why you know what's going on. Now people are starting to understand the reasoning behind it and they're calling out to the night right now because you got them ancient gifts. See, they should have been listening to the advice that they weren't listening to, which was their inner selves. They needed to think clearly. Yeah, because people already know you are not to be fucked with. Okay, this is that energy I'm getting. They gotta have a reason. They better know how to come correct. It's like don't play no games with you because you're not going for no more bullshit. This what I'm picking up from this energy reason. Like make common sense, make some sense out of some shit, right? Okay. It says call to the night, daring, adventure, and excitement. Yeah, because you for the ride. You go for the ride when it comes to your rights and possibly even the rights of others. But either way it go, they know they can't play with you because you have that ancient energy, you have that ancient wisdom. You're that ancestry, you're that Ten of Pentacles energy. You could also have Egyptian descendants. Okay. You can be, I mean, you could, wow, you do. You have Egyptian descendants. I feel like many of you are like here over and over again. You can be an Egyptian goddess. Isis, I'm hearing. You could be Nefertiti. You can be any of the goddess, okay, that come from Egypt, but you're very magical and you do hold an inheritance. period. And that's what a lot of these people are upset about. I'm telling you, it feels to me like all the goddesses and gods from the motherland area are, feeling to me like they in one particular area. A lot of them are. That's interesting. Yeah. And see, like I said, these people over here, they mad because they was in this seduction energy, this allure, this desire, this manipulation energy. You've never been in that energy. You have always been this damn wild ass child over here. Could nobody tell you shit? You was gonna do what you wanted to do. You was gonna say what you want to say because you knew you was right the whole time. You knew you were right the whole time. People were trying to curtail you and get you to dim your light. And you already knew from the giddy up, nah, dimming your light is putting you in this bullshit, this seduction energy, and you're not even lustful. But a lot of people fell for it. A lot of people fell for it. You're not a lackluster. Mm. Yeah, they tell you they jealous the hell of that shit. A lot of people are jealous of that. They envy that and they wanted to punish you behind that because you changed a lot of people's courses. hmm You changed a lot of people's courses, family. Yeah, you that primal energy. Yeah, you connect deep within. You have a sacred dance that you do with your instincts and the Most High, especially when this transition comes in. But this is a transition that's given me, I felt like you could have felt like you were being threatened or your existence was being threatened because of the spreading of the conditions that these people were having an influence and an impact over. I'm promising you, like you are the real hunter. You are the real hunter and the huntress. hmm You are the real hunter and the huntress out here. I promise you. You come in with discipline. You are the real hunter and huntress out here. Training, consistency, and practice. Period. You ain't coming in with no fly by night shit. Okay, family? And that's what I feel. You're the real hunter and huntress. hmm Those that were like that gang stalking energy, that energy out there, yeah, now they're running around telling all, yeah, that's the one that'll, yeah, this is the one that'll bring an end to some shit because y'all be wrong about a lot of shit you do. Okay, so yeah, you the one that'll bring some an end to some shit, family. Okay. All right. All right. Well, I'm going to leave that here. I love you and the divine loves you. Thank you so much for tapping in. Thank you for everything that you do for our space. Like, share, subscribing, hitting your notification bell. And if you have to toggle it, hit it once, take it off, turn it back on. If the likes are giving you a problem, just, select it, unselect it. Sometimes just, close out, come back. But nevertheless, however you contribute to the space, I'm grateful and I appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, family? Let's close out. At this time, Divine, I ask that you continue to keep us with love, harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, protection, and respect, and good health and good wealth in our lives and all the time. Ashe and thank you. And until next time, you know what I love to say. Namaste.